Google Sheet, it will have some dummy data as well. Now this sheet can be used for a variety of purposes. You just have to play smartly with the date and the payment status column. And you have the option of name, number, and up to 7 other fields that you might use to map or store data. Once you have copied the sheet, the very first thing you have to do is create a new automation or clone the template that will create now. Trigger the webhook, select the webhook from here, copy the webhook URL and go to the payment status alerts option and then click on settings. The very first time you run this, it will ask you for some permissions. After that, you can simply save the webhook URL from here. And we have the option of adding multiple triggers. So click on add trigger. Now it is giving option of payment status and days. So in case of payment status, you might have any kind of status, whatever you feel like in the payment status column. So for now, if the payment status is pending and I want to send 1 day before the event, before the date here. So this is basically the due date. Then I'll enter 1. Please note it is before. Before is 1. It is not -1. If I also want to send on the same day, then I'll enter 0. And if I want to send 1 day after the due date, it will be -1 because 1 day has passed. That's why you're using -1 here. Next, if the payment is overdue and the days crossed are maybe 5, then I want to trigger as well. It will be -5, means 5 days have crossed. And if the payment status is paid and I want to keep as 0, you can have anything here. Whatever you enter here will basically work. So if the user has paid and today, then it will work. So after this, you need to simply click on save. So you can create multiple triggers like this and it will get stored forever. You can also edit the triggers whenever you want. It might take some seconds to load if you have lots of triggers, so please have some patience here. You can also remove any trigger and add any trigger. So we'll create the automation for pending, overdue and paid for now. So in case of pending, 1 day is left, 0 is for today, and 1 day has crossed, that is -1. Now we'll go to the automations builder. We already have this here. Click on capture incoming webhook. We need some sample data. I have set today's date as 5th of December. Remember, it is month, date and year. So this is something that you need to remember. It's not DDMMYYY. It is month, date and year. And then I'll click on send alerts. One of the conditions would match and I'll get some sample data here. So I've got the sample data of payment status as pending, name is Akshay, and all of these fields when 1 day after, and event date is 4th of December. So today is 5th December. So 1 day has crossed. So 1 day after it got triggered. So this is the first row which I received first. All the other matching triggers might have also been received by the webhook, but in the sample you'll always get the first matching trigger. Now after this, I have to first add a router. And then again I am adding a router. So I'll explain why 2 routers. So as soon as I have received it here, the very first thing that I'm checking is the payment status. So if the payment status is pending, so payment status is pending, then it will go ahead. And then if I have set for 1 day before and 1 day after, I'll basically set conditions like that. So when is 1 day before, and then here I am simply clicking send template message. You can map all the variables. Now the next condition is when is today. So I am simply, for quickly doing it, I have cloned it. So if when is today, then this message will be sent. And if the payment status is pending and 1 day has passed, so it will be 1 day after. So 1 days after. See, this is very much important for conditions to match. We are getting S as well. So we have to have correct conditions always. So now, if the payment status is pending and the date is today, this message will be sent. If 1 day has passed, then this message will be sent. And if it is tomorrow and the payment status is pending, then this message will be sent. In the same way, I'll quickly add another router here. And here I'll make this for payment status as paid. So if the payment status is paid, after that the same process, 1 day before, 1 day after, and today. So for you can only create these kind of conditions or routers for the triggers that you have set. Just for the training purpose, I have used all the variables before, today, and after. You might only set it for the days or the triggers that you require. And then the last part is for the overdue. So again, I am adding a basic router here. Set a filter. It is overdue. If the payment status is overdue, again you can have multiple same concept. See, you need not to create for before, after, and today. You can have maybe 5 days before, today, 10 days after, whatever reminders you want to send. The triggers would work that way. And then, so this is how the flow is set. You can have the filters accordingly based on your requirements, and then you can also have the triggers accordingly. After you do this, obviously click on save, enable the workflow from here, and then this is ready. Now every day all you have to do is click once, send alerts, and all the matching alerts based on your triggers, based on today's date, will be sent quickly and easily. So this is how you can set up a very beautiful reminder or alerts mechanism. The payment status column, you can have any value here, whichever you like, and you can use them for triggers as well as for filters here accordingly. Last, one very important reminder, it is month, date, and year. It is not date, month, and year. As per this, the days calculations are being done. Please update or add it accordingly. Thank you.